King Charles designer house for latest additions at Highgrove revealed. King Charles was treated to a bespoke hen house for his newly rehomed chickens at Highgrove Gardens. Back in August, Charles, 75, rehomed the British Hen Welfare Trust's millionth hen, in addition to 30 additional feathered friends. At the time, the charity said in an Instagram post, welcoming Henrietta to her new coop. His Majesty the King has rehomed our 1 millionth hen at Highgrove Gardens in Gloucestershire. Our millionth hen, named Henrietta by His Majesty, along with 30 feathered friends are settling into their wonderful new home, having arrived last week. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. To mark the special occasion, British accessories fashion designer, Lulu Guinness, crafted a bespoke wooden hen house complete with an intricate façade adorned with stunning green foliage. In a nod to Charles' property Highgrove, Lulu also added Hengrove in cursive sage green paint. The British Hen Welfare Trust works to rehome commercial laying hens and encourages support for British free-range eggs. The national charity has rehomed hens in schools, community areas, prisons and back gardens across the country. The charity works to save and rehome over 60,000 commercial laying hens each year. Founder and CEO of the charity Jane Howarth said, "We're thrilled that 1 million hens have been adopted and extremely pleased that Henrietta and her 30 feathered friends are heading to Highgrove Gardens. Helping a lorry load of 4,000 was my original target, and we've exceeded my expectations by some margin. To think that so many hens have had a happy retirement gives me a great deal of pleasure, as I'm sure it has for all the kind-hearted British supporters who've taken these deserving little creatures into their homes and hearts. From the day I started this charity, it's been a privilege to meet and work with people who want to help hens and to work alongside the egg industry to champion hen welfare and free-range eggs." The monarch's private residence in Gloucestershire boasts 9 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms and is set on 900 acres of organic land. Prince William and Prince Harry used to live at Highgrove House when Charles was married to his late ex-wife, Princess Diana. And one particular secret underground room held a special place in the Duke of Sussex's heart, Club H. Writing in his memoir, Spare, Harry explained how the basement spot had once been a bomb shelter before it was transformed with a Persian rug, Moroccan sofas, and an electronic dartboard. Club H was the perfect hideout for a teenager, but especially this teenager, he wrote. When I wanted peace, Club H provided. When I wanted mischief, Club H was the safest place to act out. The King's Foundation works to create improved communities where people, places and the planet can harmoniously coexist, and the awards are now set to be held annually to celebrate students, teachers, alumni and partners for their work furthering the organization's aims across a slew of sectors. Celebrities at the event included Stuart, Beckham, Sienna Miller, Naomi Campbell, and Edward Enninful, who posed for a group photo with the King. As seen in a video shared to X by Rebecca English of the Daily Mail, Stuart had something playful to say about the former England soccer captain while on stage. "Penny and I are so honored to be ambassadors for the King's Trust," Stuart began in the clip shared on social media, referring to his wife Penny Lancaster, who interjected to correct him and say, "Foundation," sparking a laugh from the audience. "Foundation, my apologies," the forever young singer said. Also, "I'm wonderfully honored to be a knight, and David, yours is coming soon," he added about Beckham, which prompted even more laughter from the guests. Stuart was knighted in 2016 for services to music and charity. While Beckham hasn't been named a knight, he received his OBE for services to soccer in 2003. Both Stuart and Beckham presented prizes at the awards, which fell a week after it was announced that the soccer star signed on as an ambassador. On June 1, the King's Foundation shared that the retired soccer star was taking on the job and recently visited the monarch at Highgrove Gardens in Gloucestershire to learn more about the organisation and check out some of the charity's educational programmes and workshops. The King's Foundation offers educational courses for around 15,000 students each year, as well as health and well-being programs for another 2,000 people annually. Other offerings include regeneration projects across the UK and overseas to revitalise communities and historic buildings. I'm excited to be working with the King's Foundation and to have the opportunity to help raise awareness of the charity's work. I've always been keen to help young people to expand their horizons, and I'm particularly looking forward to supporting the Foundation's education programs and its efforts to ensure young people have greater access to nature, Beckham said in a statement at the time. On June 11, the King's Foundation Awards included live demonstrations of some of the charity's educational programs like furniture making, woodworking and embroidery, plus architecture and placemaking work. King Charles spent time speaking to students and ambassadors to learn more about how the foundation has made a difference. The first cycle of the awards featured 9 categories, and the monarch personally presented the King Charles III Harmony Award to Ban Ki-moon, the former United Nations Secretary-General. The special award recognizes an individual's long-term commitment to the mission of the King's Foundation. On June 11, the King, 75, welcomed Stuart, David Beckham, Naomi Campbell, Sienna Miller, Edward Enninful and more to St James's Palace in London for the inaugural awards for the King's Foundation. Stuart, an ambassador for the charity, presented an honour at the event. According to the singer, the monarch mentioned he had received treatment before the big event. "He had treatment today," he told me. "I went through all that. I had treatment 5 days a week. Like him, I was still working. He's remarkable," said Stuart, the Daily Mail reported. In September 2019, the Maggie May singer announced that he was in remission after being diagnosed with prostate cancer in February 2016. He privately received treatment over a 2-year period. King Charles has discussed his health multiple times since resuming public duties in late April, following Buckingham Palace's February announcement of his cancer diagnosis and treatment. During his first public appearance at the University College Hospital Macmillan Cancer Centre, which is not directly involved in his medical care, he spoke about the emotional toll of a cancer diagnosis. He told a patient, "It's always a bit of shock when they tell you," Rebecca English of the Daily Mail. A source at Charles Charity, founded in 1990, said, "The King and David Beckham have really bonded over their similar interests. This is a massive thing for him and he's delighted. He is really passionate about his new role." The awards serve as a platform to honor the outstanding efforts of students, teachers, alumni, and partners who have significantly contributed to the Foundation's mission across various sectors. Other celebs at the event included Naomi Campbell, Rod Stewart, and Penny Lancaster, and Sienna Miller.